Love After 60. A quiet discovery in the community garden. Retirement felt like a long, beautiful sunset, but Katsumi often watched it alone. Her friends told her to just get on the apps, but the digital swipe felt cold and mechanical. She sat in her sun-drenched sunroom, wondering if the romantic chapter of her life had simply closed when she turned 60, leaving only the quiet echoes of the past. To fill the silence, Katsumi joined the local community garden. She loved the smell of damp earth and the honest struggle of growth. Here, plants didn't have algorithms. They only responded to patience, sunlight, and the steady touch of experienced hands. It was the one place where she didn't feel like a relic of a pre-digital age. One Tuesday, near the back fence, a man was wrestling with a fallen cedar trellis. He wasn't looking at a tutorial on a smartphone. He was studying the wood with a mixture of respect and frustration. He moved with a slow, deliberate grace that caught Katsumi's eye. This was Renzo, a newcomer to the garden who seemed to prefer the company of soil to the hum of the city. The vine wants to climb clockwise. You're forcing it against its nature, Katsumi said, stepping forward to help him steady the heavy timber. Renzo looked up, startled, and his eyes crinkled into a smile that reached his temples. He didn't ask her for her profile or her interests. He simply handed her the other end of the wood. After the trellis was secure, they sat on a stone bench as the afternoon cooled. Renzo spoke of his life as a carpenter and the quiet house he returned to every night. Katsumi listened, realizing that while Google could find a match, it couldn't replicate the heavy, comfortable warmth of a shared silence between two people who had already seen the world. Their meetings became a weekly rhythm. They didn't exchange rapid-fire text messages. Instead, they left handwritten notes tucked into the garden gate. They walked through the park, noticing the way the light hit the autumn leaves a specific, fleeting shade of gold that no camera filter could ever truly capture. Katsumi told her son, Akira, about her new friend. Akira was skeptical, his brow furrowed as he looked at his laptop. "Be careful, Mom. I'll run a background check." "You can't be too sure these days." Katsumi just smiled. She didn't need a search history. She had seen the way Renzo's hands shook slightly when he handled a broken sparrow, and the way he remembered her favorite type of tea. One evening, Renzo arrived at her door. He wasn't carrying a bouquet from a shop. He held a single, perfectly ripened heirloom tomato from their shared plot. "It's a bit bruised, and the skin is weathered," he said softly. "But the flavor is deeper because it took its time to grow." It didn't rush for anyone. As they sat on the porch, the air thick with the scent of evening jasmine, Renzo reached out and took Katsumi's hand. His skin felt like old parchment, lined with the stories of 60 years, but his grip was steady and warm. In that simple connection, Katsumi felt a spark more profound than any she'd felt in her youth, a spark of recognition. Katsumi realized that love after 60 isn't a frantic search for completion. It's a quiet discovery of a companion for the walk home. It is the wisdom to know that the most beautiful things in life, the ones that make the heart race and the soul rest, can never be found in a search bar. They are grown, slowly and surely, in the garden of the present.